I am at Walmart. I'm getting ready to do another $40 dinner week, except I'm excited because I think this time I am going to be able to get it closer to $35. So I'm going to try really hard. I have it all written down. I looked at their prices online. I'm pretty sure that I can get it close to $35 for the week's worth of dinners. I guess we're gonna go inside and find out because maybe the prices in the store are a little different than what they show on the Walmart app. The last $40 dinner week that I did had not very much meat in it because we used beans and lentils in place of meat. And this time we are going to be a little heavier on the meat. And so it's going to be different than what it was last time. And I had a ton of really great feedback. People loved the use of beans and lentils within these meals because they are so cheap and they fill you up and they can stretch really far to feed a large family. But I think that I can do this week a little heavier on the meats because I've planned it out in a way that I have not done before. And this week I'm going to be using mostly pork. So this is the grocery list that I made, and I did this, like I said, using the Walmart app. So I'm hoping that these prices are the same when I get into the store. But as you can see, this is bringing our total to just under $35. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. The very first thing was carrots, and it was already off to a really disappointing start because I realized this was the only bag they had left of the 98-cent bags, and it was not even full. Someone had taken carrots out of it. So I will need to find another vegetable in that same price point. The next thing on my list was apples. I headed over here and realized they also did not have the apples that I was looking for. So taking a look at what they did have, I decided this was going to be the best option. It was closest to that price point. Luckily they had potatoes, no issue there. And then I headed over to get the meat. We are going to get ground turkey that comes in the roll because this is going to be the cheapest form of ground turkey that they have here. But the main thing that we're doing for meat is going to be pork loin. In my grocery budget, I planned for $9.20, and I also want it to be really close to 5 pounds. So I'm looking through all of them to find one, and I do find one that is almost 5 pounds, and it's just under that $9 mark. So this will work perfect for us. I'm also going to get a smoked chicken sausage. The chicken ones are the least expensive out of all of the smoked sausages. And sometimes they're sold out, so I'm glad they had it. I grabbed some tomato paste. It's the slightly larger can. It's not the little 6 ounce. Now over in the canned veggies, we're going to get 2 family size cans. We're getting a green bean, and then we're also getting a corn. And while I was over in this aisle, I thought to take a look to see if there's anything around that $1 price point that would be enough for 2 different meals, because those carrots were going to provide vegetables for 2 meals. And unfortunately, there's just nothing here in this canned aisle that is going to be at that similar price point. So we're going to go ahead and grab our rice and our beans. It's a 2-pound bag of rice and a 1-pound bag of pinto beans. The 1-pound bag of beans is only $1. It is such a great deal. I came over to grab my tortillas and I realized that someone had spilled them all over the floor and nobody was picking them up. There was an employee standing right next to me. They didn't even seem to care, but this is what we need, a 10-pack of the flour tortillas, the medium size. Then I went over to the frozen veggies because, again, I'm still trying to replace those carrots, and I'm looking through everything that they have here, and there is not any good choices. So I decided the best option is to go grab this, which is $1 more than what I was planning, but it will work. We spent just over $37 after tax, which is slightly more than we were planning, but we had to make those adjustments with the apples and with the carrots. And so all in all, I think it went really well. We've got $37 for the week, which is still less than $40. And I know that it can kind of be stressful sometimes if you're in there and you're shopping for a specific item at a specific price point and you're not finding it. But you really have to just kind of take the time to think, what else can I get? Kind of wander the aisles even sometimes to look at what's available and pick out something similar but still really close to that price point. You can almost always make it work. You can find something. So if you check back tomorrow night, I will start posting all of the recipes for these meals. There are going to be 5 dinners and they will feed a family of 5 or more every single night. And I hope to see you there.